Hey everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I've got some finished jewelry today that I wanted to show you that I made from the Adornable Elements Rotating Beads of the Month Club. And this month I got gemstones, I got mookaite, and I've got 3 necklaces and a bracelet that I made. One of the necklaces I did a video for, and I'll put a link to that in the description box below in case you didn't get to see it and you want to watch it. And I'll also put a link in the corner of this video and in the description box below to the unboxing I did for this box in case you didn't get to see that and you want to watch that too. The reason I've got these 2 beads in this little tray here is because this is all I have left of all the beads that were in the subscription box. I made really good use of this subscription box. The reason I didn't use this, I probably would have tried to figure out a way to use this drop pendant here, but somebody, not naming any names, might have accidentally dropped it and cracked it a little bit there. I don't know if you can see that little crack in it there. Okay, fine, it was me. I did it. I accidentally dropped it and cracked it, and I just hate when that happens. And when that happens, I can't bear to throw it away. I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of beads I've got that are damaged in some way like that, and I just can't bring myself to throw them away. I keep thinking I'll figure out something to do with them. I think it's possible that I might have a serious addiction to beads. I might need a support group or something. I don't know. Adornable Elements Beads of the Month Club is a little bit different than other subscription boxes. They have 6 different clubs you can choose from. So you can pick whichever club or clubs best suit the type of beading you like to do or the kind of beads you prefer working with. I have a coupon code. It's Teresa10, and I'll put it on the screen here and in the description box below. And if you use it, you need to make sure Teresa is in all capital letters like I have it on the screen here. And it will save new customers 10% off of whatever club or clubs they sign up for. But it will only work the first time you use it. So if, for instance, you decide you wanted to sign up for a club today, and then a few months from now you decide you want to add another club, you can do that, but the coupon code will only work one time. And if you were to sign up for the Rotating Beads of the Month Club like I get, they will put you on the same rotation that I'm on, which means you'll get the same collection of beads that I do every month. There might be certain circumstances where you won't get exactly the same beads I do, depending on what they have in stock and what's available, but they try really hard to make sure that happens very rarely. They have 2 sizes of their clubs. They have a single club and a double club. Each club has a single size and a double size. And the only difference is in the double size, you get twice the amount of beads. You get the same beads you do in the single club, you just get twice the amount. And what I got is the single club, and I still made 3 necklaces and a bracelet out of them, and I didn't use very much out of my own stash. It's deceiving, those little tic-tac boxes, I call them, that they come in here. When you see them, they don't really look like there's a lot of beads in there, but there's a whole lot more beads in there than it really looks like. You also get access to 3 free patterns every month with your subscription. There's a web address in the bottom left-hand corner of your invoice that you can type into your web browser, and it'll take you to the free pattern page. And it's 3 free patterns each month, and they're in PDF form, so you can download them and save them to your computer if you want to, and build up a really good stash of patterns. And I really like that. I really like having patterns to look at and, draw inspiration from. So I'm gonna get some of my pieces out here to show y'all, and I'll be back. Okay, this first necklace here is the one I did a video for, and like I said, I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you didn't get to see it and you decide you want to watch it. It's kind of a bib style necklace, I guess you would call it, and it's right angle weave. And the only thing from my stash, I use these little fire polish beads here that I had in my stash. And of course the seed beads are from my stash and the findings. Other than that, all the other beads are from the subscription. I used the 6mm round matte mookaite beads that came in the subscription, and these drop beads, drop pendant beads that came in the subscription. And that's another thing with this subscription. you're likely to get some unique shapes and types of beads that you may not have ever worked with before, at least for me anyway. I've never had any gemstones that were in a drop shape like this. You know, most of the time in subscription boxes, when you get gemstones, they're either round, sometimes they're faceted, sometimes they might be oval, but I've never had, I don't believe I've ever had any drop pendants in gemstones that I got in a subscription box. And there are some other shapes in these other necklaces I'm going to show you that are different, that I've never seen before in a gemstone. These little bicones at the top were from a package of free Swarovski crystals that they sent me with the subscription. Anytime you sign up for a club or upgrade from a single club to a double club or add on another club, they'll send you a free package of Swarovski crystals. So that's really nice. So I just, this, like I said, this is just right angle weave, and because I did the bicones at the top and they're smaller than the 6mm at the bottom, I think the bicones are 4mm, it caused it to curve like this, which is what I wanted. And then I just finished it with some chain here and an extender chain, and I hung one of the little bicones off the extender chain as a dangle. So that's that one. Hold on, I'll get the next one. Okay, this is a little set I made. It's a necklace and a little matching bracelet here. And those of you that have been watching me for a while are aware that I will do pretty much anything to keep from wire wrapping a top drilled anything. Anything that's top drilled. And for those of you who are new and have just recently subscribed to my channel and started watching my videos, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And just know that I will do pretty much anything to keep from wire wrapping a top drilled briolette or anything that's top drilled. I'm not good at it. I can do it, but it usually takes several failed attempts and very frustrating failed attempts. And I just don't enjoy it. I would much rather do like I did with this one and bezel it, because I enjoy bezeling things. So I just bezeled this pendant rather than wire wrap it. And then I put a little herringbone bell at the top so that I could, hang it from the necklace here. And I just used some Durcoat galvanized champagne delicas and some bronze delicas, and then some bronze 15-0 Miyuki seed beads on the inside there. So that's how I did that. And then I just did a little pattern there with these 8mm star cut beads. That's another shape of gemstone that I had never had before. And these 4x6mm rondelles that came in the box, another shape that I had never had in a gemstone before. I used some little metallic bronze bicones from my stash and some seed beads from my stash. I used just a few of the little tiny 3mm gemstones that came in the box. And then I just did some chain and did an extender chain and dangled one of the little bicones off the extender chain here. And then I just made a bracelet using the same beads. I used the rest of the 8mm star cut beads I had, and the rondelles, and some of the metallic dark bronze bicones from my stash, and some seed beads, and just a few of the little tiny 3mm beads there with the toggle clasp. So hold on and let me I think I've got one more necklace. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, this is my last necklace that I made, and this is again me avoiding wire wrapping a top drilled pendant. I bezeled this stone here, and I just used the same beads that I did in that other stone. I used some Durcoat galvanized champagne delicas and some bronze delicas, and some bronze and Durcoat galvanized champagne 15-0s in this one. And I made a little herringbone bell just like I did in the other one. And then I just used all the rest of the 3mm gemstone beads that I had from the box and spaced them out with some seed beads. I spaced them out with some, on each side of the 3mm bead, I've got a Durcoat galvanized champagne seed bead. And then in between those, I've got some dark bronze seed beads. And then I just strung all that up, and it was plenty long enough. I thought I didn't add any chain to it. I just did a lobster clasp and a jump ring there and an extender chain, and I dangled a little bicone off the end there as a dangle. So that's that one. So hold on, let me see if I can get them all together in one picture, and I'll be back. Okay, so those are all the pieces that I was able to make from the Adornable Elements Rotating Beads of the Month Club that I got. The gemstone beads, of course, they all coordinate beautifully together because they're all the same gemstone, but it doesn't matter which club you get. All their beads always coordinate really beautifully together. I've been watching Gina from Orchid and Opal Jewelry and Beads for years. She's been unboxing this subscription for, I think, more than 5 years now. So I know enough from watching her to know that the beads are always really carefully curated and color coordinated so that they go beautifully together. Doesn't matter if it's fire polish beads, the hot and trendy beads, the 2-hole beads, the seed beads, the delica beads. They're always just really a carefully curated, color coordinated collection of beads, which I really like because I really struggle with putting colors together. And I know I have a lot of you all compliment me a lot. You're so sweet to me, and you tell me that I'm really good at putting colors together, but it really is a struggle for me. It takes me forever to figure out what colors go well together. I mean, you'd think after all this time I'd know, but it's still a struggle for me. So to get a box that's already so beautifully put together, it makes it so much easier to make pieces from the subscription. Like I said in the unboxing I did for this subscription, Gina from Orchid and Opal Jewelry and Beads also gets this subscription, and she gets the Rotating Beads of the Month Club. And she decided that she needed to take a little break, specifically the months of August and September. And I completely understand. She's been going pretty much nonstop for over 5 years. So I'm sure she does need a little bit of a break. And I hope she's doing well. Gina, if you happen to be watching this, I'm sending you a big virtual hug. And I hope you're doing well. And I know everybody else does too. And they're probably all like me, and they're just counting the days until you come back. The people that are subscribed to her channel and that used her code to subscribe to the Rotating Beads of the Month Club are on her rotation, and the Adornable Elements people didn't want them to not have somebody to unbox with for those 2 months, so they're going to put me on Gina's rotation for the next 2 months so that the people who are used to unboxing their subscription with her will still have somebody to unbox with. So if you happen to be joining me from Gina's channel, thank you so much for allowing me to unbox these subscriptions with you. I'll promise I'll try to do my best. I won't do nearly as good a job as she does, but I'll do the best job that I can. I promise that I will. So I think that's everything I wanted to tell y'all. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and liked and commented on my videos. I have a website where I sell my jewelry. It's Teresa's Handmade Jewelry, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you're interested, along with a link to my Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and my email. If you haven't, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care.